Yeah, wrist, man, check the wrist, man, got him hot. Ay, man, can't ball like this, man, Lord. Pass the big scam, when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your fifth grand.
Hey, worry about that camping, man. I don't even know how we're supposed to play it. I don't know. I'm trying to push there, but it just back there camping.
She try to be nosy and hit up my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him.
It's so quiet out there, bitch. I never played. Bro, I've never played a Call of Duty this fucking quiet, bro. It's crazy. Oh my goodness.
I'ma shine out, working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can get off. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stun. Break the doors, see my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need anymore? Check the stats, so you can check the stats. Check the stats, check the rich, I'm the QB. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin'. You look like you need a timeout.
They walk around my window, nigga in the window.
Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna
like, my well, ain't no
nigga come in rain.
Right, they coming at scope. So I said they were coming at scope.
I was raw in that
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They caught an ass back on my I was camping outside of the window. He caught an ass back.
45, Mike 45. In your face.
Now Ryan on first down. Well, he's going to take a shot right
away.
And that will be incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
He's taking this fucking window with his sniper, though, bro. He was playing, bro. Don't go to that
all week in
bro.
practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Bro, I finally killed this nigga in the fucking window, bro.
45.
Ryan. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Working out of the gun.
Bloodthirsty. Okay, when it is foul.
Pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Tack McKinley in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And not much to speak of. Kind of a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is.
You were looking that way. I'm looking the other way.
Pounds. He's a big man. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it.
He kind of reloaded. Look at that up in the construction thing. I thought we were looking at the shit.
This is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Oh, he fucking killed me, bro.
From the 31, Winston. This one incomplete. Yeah. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Let it.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Winston.
Oh, they got it.
He's got Evans.
18, okay.
Just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's what I killed him, bro.
14 yards there, and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Did I get it? Did I get it? That's me? Who is
Someone
this?
sharp in this game. He made a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with the last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground. Yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
They're in the party.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way, and the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's the second year back from Southern Miss, Ito Smith. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run. Oh, that's impressive.
And we saw a lot of that a week ago when he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Ready, ready. Check 45 to Mike. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On first down, Ryan. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
Here we go now with Smith. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bucks 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Wait. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They come out here in the eye. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal.
Check three. Face. Gun. Get up.
Here's Smith. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on 4th down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have, because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on 4th down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing, Winston. This complete to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 2 ways. 59. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now a throw here to his running back. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
And with the Buccaneers' new coaching staff, you have to figure they're going to want to use O.J. Howard a little bit more this season. 34 catches, 565 yards last year, but that was in only 10 games. 6'6", 251, and can run. Find a way to get him the ball as they just did there.
Wait. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Barber on 1st and 10. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Ready? 280. Tight end left. Even. 4 down. Even.
On 2nd and 12, Winston looking middle, and it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. 3rd down here.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Jameis to throw it. And that will be incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
4th down, and the Bucs trot out the former 49er Bradley Pinion to punt it, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, an even 90 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. Well, from back where that one started, they were hoping probably for just a few yards on the ground there. Instead, they get 90-plus and into the end zone.
And as much credit as I have to give the guys on offense, I often think when I see a run of that magnitude that there has to have been a mistake made, maybe even multiple mistakes on defense, because you're expecting them to run the ball in that stage from that stage of the field. Instead, it turns into one of the longest runs that we're going to see in the NFL.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's 3rd down.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's Bradley Pinion now. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taking it about the 16. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Here we go. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
They keep it with Smith on 1st down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
And the judge does a nice job there of navigating and picking up some yardage. Remember, no Tevin Coleman in the backfield, so he's moved up in the pecking order, getting a lot of playing time for these Atlanta Falcons.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Double time. Hey, we got 3 down.
Ryan. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the rout is on here in this 1st half. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag. No,
I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
Hold on, y'all.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 2nd down now, it's Smith. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I thought I clicked
Bring it ready, blue ready, blue ready. Drop deep, drop deep.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Ready, right 25. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to run forward with Smith, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there,
That's
and it
what's
leads to a 4th
aggravating.
down.
Like, the game is actually tight, but they made
So
it
out comes
so
a field goal
campy.
team now for the
All
2nd
these
time here
windows
today. Now a
and-
timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make them punt it.
That's so crazy. Dude.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar
You run,
plexus on that
you can't
one,
run around
play,
and like flank them or anything because they can hear you from a mile away. Dead silence only works for 30 seconds. Right, if that.
Now, after hitting the
like
field goal,
15.
gets set to kick
Kids out
this
the
one away.
motherfucker shit.
An incredibly short
Hey, how the
kick
fuck
fielded
I
way up there.
Did you been going for 30 minutes?
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the
18
fight.
on nigga head while walking around that bitch. Whipping just not. Well, me and my dog. What? You got it, Creed. I said, oh, wait.
Look at this, dog.
Who the hell caking like that? Hey, Dirt. Hey,
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession.
Hey, boy,
and that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string out, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down, and find a way to get back in this one.
Because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Winston now.
That nigga over there.
He's got him complete.
Over that bitch.
Well, he's free going down the left side.
That didn't sound like that. I knew something going on.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That's the clear.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucks are able to cut into that deficit.
That boy had so much compassion in his voice.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And he will shave one more off this lead.
I know how you live, and I want the best for you. It sound like Kevin Gay.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Ooh, these niggas walking around that bitch aimed up, and I can tell, boy. They hit my ass. Why you? I be throwing grenades over the house.
Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Bear down, teammate.
Sound like you ain't gonna have to do that, man.
Lay it down, man. I don't know where they respond to these niggas at, but lay it down. Lay it down, man.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Lay it down, man.
Again, it's Smith.
Stop, look.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Oh, nigga, that Merkin shit.
Oh, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The Bucks with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Jones has it. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half.
Oh, Chopper got him. Oh, this shit going down, bro. Hey, boy, who told me to walk around with this L when can I get in this bitch? Hey, what the fuck the map
The
at?
Bucks offense set to begin their next possession.
Crank
They
up.
come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. They cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown.
Oh, my
It
goodness.
increased when
What
the
in the
defense got
fuck
on the
is
ball.
going on?
Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to
in
keep
that
things
bit, Rock.
cranking, keep it on high so they can keep
in
cutting
that
into
bit,
that
Rock.
lead.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I'm in that bit, Rock.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He was unable to use his
shooting at
size
my
to break
shit.
off much more yardage after the catch,
Don't come outside
but
to
still an
that dude.
effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, it's Jones. And this is going to
Man,
be
I just
back-to-back
that
tackles
motherfucker,
for a
baby.
loss here. As the
I mean,
Falcons
get off the line.
defense yet again drops him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed, lack of
That's the best I ever did. This is the best game I ever had.
Touchdown!
Let's tell y'all that now.
Chris Godwin.
I ain't even move. I'm just walking around
second
with
touchdown of the
this
game,
shit crazy.
number 7 on the
Y'all ain't
year. And the Bucs are
I
able to
ain't
cut
telling
in
the
out of
I
that
don't need to
deficit.
run. I don't need a new stick.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Man, the gun. Get out that window, bitch. That's a fucking kill, bro. Oh, he in the window over here by the red big ass truck over
out
there.
there
In the
for
window
their next
by the
drive.
left.
Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
I'm about to kill him. Good shit. We can finally fucking move. Bad down, fuck nigga.
No, legit. Get the bag.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, man. I gotta get my handle right, dog.
They'll run
Kill
it
that
again
nigga,
with
dog.
Smith.
Somebody got that nigga though.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Somebody in that
They're trying to
warehouse.
show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it.
Oh no, who the fuck was that, bro? They got double kick,
And
man.
keeps it on the sneak. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call.
Man.
3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running
I know.
back
You
and
ain't
maybe
real
some
nothing.
penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
What?
So first down carry for Smith.
They
He'll
win.
have a first down across the 40. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24.
Oh, my teammate killed me. Oh, look at some nigga right there in the cut. And I'm fine, y'all in
Like
the
this
cut.
drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some
Right
of the
up.
slack. Because remember,
Let's go,
last
man.
drive they went 3 and out.
27.
So for Buccaneer
Okay.
territory now, it's first
Okay,
and
Bert.
10 at the 48-yard line.
27. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
He completes it to
I
Jones.
feel like cheer count,
He'll
bro.
go down, but not before
Look at this
getting
nigga shooting nigga all
inside
in the head.
30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
27-10.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance
Oh,
on
nah,
offense.
you know I ain't
How they
going,
get much
nah,
more
boy, I got
balance
that
than this.
chopper, boy. That shit
Big-time
got-
run, big-time
Shit got
pass.
crazy.
1-2 combination looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Oh, North. You feel me? And, you know, I think I'm gonna come up like that. That's my first soccer, boy. You see, you heard me acting up. I ain't know how to act in that bitch. I thought it was like a regular soccer.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
You shoot rockets. How you shoot? Why y'all at? How you shoot a rocket, boy? Man, I'm shooting the machine gun while I'm fucking auto.
From the shotgun, Ryan.
Machine gun.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Oh, damn. We should have backed out,
Jones with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2.
I'm going for again, Rob. Fuck that, bro. Yeah, I'm going for again. Oh, this the boy boat snap on right here. I ain't got the bit. I might go back to the other scope because the way I'm walking around now. I might.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
And this is going to be caught. It's good.
And that extends their lead by 2 more.
We're showing out on this boy, though, boy. All right, let's get it.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Oh, he landed down.
No run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Enemy pushing the radar out. He already got the personal? In the UAV? I didn't know where I'm at.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the gun, Winston. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he fires one that's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
I thought it was automatic.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week.
I never use my shit.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They'll run on first down. Smith. Just a yard on the pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open,
it got me in the window,
defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
You can't run. Ain't no running. It's a whole this L1, right? You can see better. You can see a lot better. I just run to the spot and I just aim up. Even when I get in the house, I aim up, bitch. I don't give a fuck. That shit work. You can see a lot better.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Oh, he on beat. He on the porch.
They go back to the ground with Smith. And a solid run down inside the 30. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play for We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I got a sentry gun. Bitch, I didn't know I had the sentry. I'm putting this bitch on B. I'm putting this bitch in the window.
On 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
There's the first we Kill we said was. I hear coin.
Now Ito Smith. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Yeah, Phil be playing court. I know that bitch still be going, you know what I'm saying? You know, nigga hardcore.
Yeah, I play court.
Oh, I can't help you. Yeah, he back.
No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
45 the mic. 45 the mic.
Yeah, that's an
Here's Shaw.
Dang, man, this nigga on the phone.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a
he
big
got me. He
call.
about to tank on me, y'all.
So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
They're away after the game.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley gets his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
Keep that same energy in the sock.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Hold on, I'm finna on you. Don't worry about it. I'm finna on you, man.
Yeah, Phil. Hit that bit for Phil.
Flip it.
Hit that bit, Phil.
Winston. Throwing no bites, incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. But now it'll be 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks.
Now Winston.
Fast forward the bad level boy.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I'm on B. Hey, come on, here on the side, cut on B now. Lock him up, dirt skirt. Take him on in. Go him out, take him on in.
This one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll.
Hold on, boy. Man, come on, man. All right, now we getting triple count, bro. Man, that nigga just killed my dog's whole shit, man. We losing by a couple, man. Come on.
What if
we gotta get B back.
Oh, right there. I thought I did, but I didn't know what you. What? No. Oh, they got B-Dolo, nigga. What's up? Go. Oh, they shooting at me. Oh, they got me. I got B-Dolo. They sit down and get B. They sit down and get B.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And this offense last time turned it over with 4-on-4. Didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Hey, 59, ready? Bravo.
Here's Ryan to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. It brings up second down.
Nigga right there outside the paint, right?
First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll run it here with Smith.
Oh, I just added my
inside, but nothing there. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Falcons on third down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15.
I'm on it. Don't even worry about it.
Waiting for the gun. Ryan.
I'm on it. Don't even worry about it.
He's tight end. That's Smith.
I'm on it. Don't even worry about it.
Beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Fat cat. We're going to talk shit. Fat cat.
Smith. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Fat lid, fat cat.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Got a fat. You got a fat. Oh, capture that bitch.
Back to the ground. This time
Damn,
to Freeman.
18.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
Yeah, another good one there. He's been such a big part of the success here this afternoon. And that last carry puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10.
What you trying to do?
What you trying to do?
Smith.
You got it right now, bro.
Lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Smith. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
I ain't boneless. Boneless. Oh, wow. Hey, where y'all boys at? Y'all boys trying to get in here? Y'all through.
On third down, Smith. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
I like this one here. I like this scope. Ain't walking down. Ain't walking in movement speed. Ain't in stability.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Hold on. What the fuck going on here? You know your gun was stopping power rounds that did extra damage. What the fuck?
Ryan now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
21. Switch. You draw court.
They're running the jet sweep with Jones.
Operator. I got some new operator.
He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. 26 yards. And the Falcons push forward out in front.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline. And I think this one might just be over.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
These are the only emblems you get. These are the only color cards you get.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the longtime Bengal. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, "Tell you what, son,
you can put another
to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it."
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. In on the stop, Vernon Hargraves. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. What has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down, Freeman. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up, and what's been so far a tough game for them.
What is koala?
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Sick ass Keola. I said it right, Evo. I did it. You got them big ass legs.
This time it's Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
I seen you.
They'll run it now.
Yeah, I'm going to get it back. I feel like I
one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Levante David, the Bucs leading tackler, 6 of the last 7 years in there to make the stop.
Where you at, Dirt Skirt? I want you to join nigga live. Get your ass slaughtered. That nigga jumped the gate. What's the matter?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
But we ain't losing 2 days in the red. But we won't lose without you.
He's crossing. Check.
Been tell you that, boy.
Check.
They won't lose no game without you, boy.
So that'll back him up 5.
Bomb. I know a bomb got him. Come on, man. Come on, man. Enemy veto. What the fuck?
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15.
Nah, they threw us in the game anyway, though.
After the penalty, it's Smith.
I ain't coming in this. I ain't coming in bitch on no plane, boy.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball.
Oh, these niggas camping in fucking corner. Somebody just kicked me in the fucking corner. Who the fuck was
and carry with
them?
As an offensive coordinator,
man,
you still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you
ass.
call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
Oh, nothing just killed me in the fucking corner. Ain't nothing, veto.
So for the Falcons, the win for them is number 6 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, their woes continue as the record falls now to 1-10. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
I'm inside right now. They're going to have to come get me.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
They're going to have to come in here and get me. Are we back? Oh, I see that blue. I see that blue going across the screen. We back. Get out the corner, nigga. Get your ass out the fucking corner, nigga. Lay the fuck down. Lay the fuck down. Hey, lay your ass down, but don't play out here, boy. You know that. Who that is right there? Who that is right there? Oh. Okay. He dead, Rock. Lay the fuck down, nigga. What else was that, Rock? You camping ass nigga, man. Niggas ain't like that. Man, these niggas ain't like that, man. What the fuck these niggas doing, man? Man, lay it down, bitch. Ain't I'm finna get beat dolo. Man, recon, man. I ain't playing. Oh, nigga got enough out of it. That's that shit, man. You camping ass nigga. Lay that shit down, nigga. That person, bro. Oh, he laying down right here, Rod. Who was that camping, bro? He laying down by the... That's nuts. Where you is, man? Why you laying down on the ground by that damn trap? You'll stay right. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I caught him laying down by the trap. Really? He can't deny that one. I caught him there back by the trap. I was about to kill his ass.